6'2" and built like the Alberta sky, with a story in his pocket and a twinkle in his eye. He knew the woods and every creature, he could read the land like a book. A forest ranger in the Rockies with a wild man's way of looking. He'd been a fur trapper, he'd followed tracks through snow, but there was something else about him that everybody came to know. Give that man a fiddle and a room full of folks to play, and a Ukrainian wedding could last for 3 whole days. Oh, Wild Bill, you were a force of nature, a mountain man with a tender heart. You loved your Judy, you loved your people, you loved the wild right from the start. Then the doctors gave him 2 months, said the road was nearly through. 100 pounds disappeared and there was little he could do. They carried him when he couldn't walk, but Bill was not a man to quit. And Judy stood beside him right there in the middle of it. They went down to Tijuana looking for another way, and somehow life came back to him. One more sunrise, one more day. The man who wasn't supposed to make it found his feet beneath him again, and somehow those 2 stubborn hearts kept choosing life and love. And then, oh, Wild Bill, you were a force of nature, a mountain man with a tender heart. You loved your Judy, you loved your people, you loved the wild right from the start. And 3 grandsons came along, and Bill had found his trail. 3 little boys to teach the woods, 3 hearts to set their sails. He taught them about the animals, the rivers and the trees, to stop and listen to the earth, to learn its ancient language, please. He gave them more than knowledge, he gave them eyes to see that nature has its own kind of wisdom if you let the wild things be. And somewhere in those boys today, a little bit of Bill lives on, in every question, every trail, every place they wander on. He loved those boys with everything, and Judy was his home. He loved the creatures of the earth and made the wilderness his own. He could be stubborn as a mule, and Lord, he was a character too. But if Bill loved you, you knew it. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Then one night he took the stage with a Bible story to tell, and before the final words were spoken, his heart gave out as well. A young paramedic in the front row was beside him in a breath, and said that Bill was already gone, just like that, straight into death. But maybe Wild Bill had chosen one last story for the night. No hospital bed, no long goodbye, just a stage and all those eyes. And later came the detail that made us laugh through tears, because even in his final moments, Bill was still just Bill, my dear. We looked down at the shoes he wore, and there it was to see 2 different shoes upon his feet. Well, that sounds about right to me. Oh, Wild Bill, you were a force of nature, a mountain man with a tender heart. You loved your Judy, you loved your people, you loved the wild right from the start. Oh, Wild Bill, the stories keep on living, in the grandsons gathered around, in every trail and every creature, in every wild wild and beautiful sound. 6'2" beneath the Alberta sky, a fiddle in his hands, Judy by his side, and grandchildren in his heart. Oh, Wild Bill, you were a force of nature, and I think the whole world was just a little more alive.